America is built on lumber, an industry that annually produces more than 35 billion board feet, making the U.S. the largest producer and consumer of lumber. How the lumber gets from the forest to the house next door is a fascinating journey of technology and expertise. Here, at the state-of-the-art Georgia-Pacific Lumber Mill in Talladega, Alabama, some 200 log trucks loaded with southern yellow pine arrive every day, all harvested within a 75-mile radius of the mill. Southern yellow pine is a preferred choice for today's design-build professionals. The pine is grown in renewable forests where it is planted and reharvested on average every 25 years. After being weighed on the scales, the trucks move along to the woodyard for unloading. The logs, also referred to as stems, are fed onto the wave feeder and then into the high-speed ring debarker. Here, 5 carbide blades literally peel the bark off the logs, preparing the log for sawing. With an eye on sustainability, the bark is then sold as fuel to generate heat and electricity. In addition, paper products and other building products such as particle board are made from byproducts such as sawdust and wood chips. 100% of the log is utilized. Nothing goes to waste. The debarked logs continue through the metal detector, preventing a stray nail or other piece of metal from damaging one of the sophisticated saws looming ahead. Logs continue their journey through the first of many scanners used for optimization. Then on to a 5-saw stem trimmer to cut the logs to length. At this point, the logs are kicked onto log accumulation decks. Then up a series of wave feeders and onto a conveyor, traveling at speeds in excess of 400 feet per minute. The logs are rotated and positioned to get the best possible cuts from each log. The squared-off log is turned on its side and scanned so that the straightest possible lumber can be cut from the log. They then go through another 20-foot laser scanner and trim saw, cutting the lumber into uniform lengths from 8 feet to 20 feet. Following this, the lumber is sorted and transferred to a high-speed electric stacker. This high-tech and sophisticated process ensures all the sizes and lengths are properly organized and prepared for packaging and shipping. If it all sounds extremely high-tech, it is. It's laser scanners that send 3D images to the saw mechanisms ahead. It's 3 sets of optimizers, ensuring logs are cut into sizes that suit current market conditions. It's the quality control room. What used to be done on the floor is now overseen from up above, with machine vision technology and artificial intelligence following every step of the log's journey. Once the rough lumber is sorted by length and dimension, it's on to the continuous dry kilns for drying. These imposing 240-foot kilns run on natural gas burners, where the lumber progresses through several drying stages reaching a temperature of 240 degrees. This process takes approximately 30 hours. Now called rough dry inventory, it's stacked, set aside, and within a week goes to the planer mill, where it's surfaced on all 4 sides. One board is planed every 0.24 seconds, making sure it is precision manufactured to its final size. Then it's on to the automatic grader, where every piece is scrutinized once more for thickness, width, length, knots, density, moisture, and defects. It's yet one more in-depth quality control check that makes GP the go-to lumber supplier. After grading, the pieces are positioned to be cut to their finished length by the trim saw, then for final sorting and stacking. Then it goes across the timing chains, where it is sorted by dimension and grade into one of 71 individual bins. For additional quality control, a grade mark is printed on every board, indicating the grade of the piece and where and when it was produced. From there, the now dried and finished lumber goes to the bander, where it's banded into finished packages. A label which includes a barcode is placed on every unit for inventory control and tracking shipments. Then it is ready for transport on railroad cars and trucks, the equivalent of over 50 truckloads shipped every day. The sustainable and environmentally friendly operation here produces some 300 million board feet of top quality lumber every year. And this is just one of the mills owned and operated by Georgia Pacific. No wonder builders, architects, and contractors with an eye for strength and stability rely on our trusted brand of lumber. It's lumber that's made to last. Lumber that is made by the dedicated people of Georgia Pacific. People who take exceptional pride in the process, every single step of the way.